Hello and welcome to another edition of Shauna's Naughty Kids Weekly, special video edition. We're going to be recapping last week, going over all the matchups, seeing who lost, who won, who has to pay off on their bets, who still needs to pay off on their bets. Then we're going to go over next week's. We're going to go over any eventful trades that happened. This is going to be like a bi-weekly kind of thing where Chris is going to handle most of the on-print stuff, while I'm going to handle most of the video stuff for the league. So, with that being said, let's get to it. Week 1 recap. Let's start with the first game on the schedule. The Whistle Tips, 73, taking an L to St. Albert's Bathroom Kamara. Kurt just couldn't get it done with Zeke. He had 17.2 points. Pretty good, but 6 touchdowns from Pat Mahomes. Tyreek Hill, just a really good team coming from St. Albert's Bathroom Kamara. Left Kurt up in smoke. Next matchup. Team Storley just cannot catch a break against Team Lady Farts. Put up 153 points. Melvin Gordon, AJ Green, just an onslaught of points. Jade's team's pretty good. The Lady Farts just too much for her. Jade falls to 0-2, which is unfortunate. Let's go over this trade that happened last week. So, Jade sent Dalvin Cook to Kyle and Dalvin and the Chipmunks. In return, Jade got T.Y. Hilton and Kenyon Drake. So let's look over their last point total for this week. Dalvin Cook had 10.5. Respectable. You want a little bit more out of your bell cow running back that you just traded for, but we'll see. T.Y. Hilton, 17.8, and Kenyon Drake, 15 points. So we'll talk about Kyle later, but first week is not looking good for Kyle's trade, but still not enough for Jade to get it done. Really big bummer for her. She falls to 0-2. Team Lady Farts is 1-1. Next matchup, Team McDonald. Sarah overcomes Katie Mack's team overcomes Sarah's team, Bless 'em. Just a real low-scoring affair here. This is like the game on cable at the 1 o'clock game that you don't even turn on. Really not that exciting. Not much going on. Maybe like the Colts, Redskins game. You're not going to turn that game on. But we'll go over it just because it's in the league. Kind of have to as the commissioner. Katie McDonald, Adam Thielen led the way there. Jarvis Landry just couldn't bless him enough to get over there. He only had 9 points. He's going to need to do a lot more praying, a lot more blessing if Sarah wants to have any victories here in the coming future. Sarah falls to 0-2. Okay, the next matchup is Dalvin and the Chipmunks versus Courtney's Carrots. So, Courtney's Carrots goes up 114.8, and Kyle, after that very successful trade he had, puts up a abysmal 68.1. 68.1 is the lowest score this week, and that means Kyle gets the award. You scored the fewest points this week. What a douchebag. Everyone laugh at Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, what are we going to do with you? So, Kyle falls to 1-1. Let's get the music going back on here. Yeah. Kyle falls to 1-1, Really thought that trade was going to help him out a lot. Hopefully it does in the future, It's just a 1 week, so we won't overreact too much. Courtney gets on the victory board. Stephon Diggs led her the way, so good bounce back win for her. Next matchup, Girlies like it in the butt with the most points this week. Tony's team takes over Team Baldwin. That's a really cool team name too, Noah. Really imaginative. I bet you wanted to be an accountant when you grew up. Fucking loser. 78.4. Not a great showing. Couldn't even cross the century mark. Team Baldwin couldn't. Girlies like it in the butt. Like I said, most points this week coming from Kelsey, Gurley, Cousins. Just an onslaught of points. Tony goes to 1-1. I want to give a real shout out to Loudon. Congrats, Loudon, on the victory. Really good job, drafting, hitting the waiver wire. Really, scouring the landscape there. You did a really good job. You really clearly know your stuff, Loudon. So congratulations to Loudon on the victory. There is an award for most points in the league scored this week coming. So look for it in the mail. Again, it's addressed Loudon. Loudon gets that award. Okay, moving on. Tom Brady's Knuckle Children versus Beaver Fever. Chris takes an L, 90 points to Eric's bounce-back win here, 106. Let's see who Eric had playing this week. Christian McCaffrey was Eric's big player. Not surprising at all that Eric drafted a short little white guy. And that's all I got to say about that. 1-1, both teams come to 1-1. So look out for both those teams in the future here. Last matchup of the week, Team Pound Town got taken to Pound Town by my ballsack hurts. I better ballsack hurts from taking Colin to Pound Town all week. The only other 2-0 team now, Madison. Congratulations to Madison, the only girl that won last week, and now, like I buried the lead a little bit. Congratulations to all the ladies out there. You really came out strong. You really did a really good job this week, except for the ones who lost. Congratulations. My ball sack hurts at Juju Smith. Yeah. Colin has Antonio Brown scoring 13 points less than Juju Smith-Schuster, who Madison has. You're not going to win a lot of matchups that way. Do better, Colin. Do better. Congratulations to Madison on going 2-0. So that was week 2 in the books. Officially in the books. We have myself and Madison at 2-0, and Jade and Sarah at 0-2, and the rest of you are kind of in the middle, 1-1. Jade and Sarah, don't give up hope. It's a long season. You can get there. So now let's move on to next week. We have myself and Queef, Katie Mack versus Kurt, Courtney versus Jade, Loudon versus Sarah, Eric and Kyle, Madison and Noah, and Colin and Chris. So we'll see how all these people can handle, see how myself and Madison handle a little bit of success. Can we keep it going, or are we going to start to crash? And see how Jade and Sarah just respond to a little bit of adversity. We'll see how that goes. Make sure you guys get in all of your side bets before Thursday night game. Thursday is, Browns and Jets, I believe. So get in all your players. Hit the waiver wire today. That's week 2 video edition of Shawnee's Naughty Little Kids Weekly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys tomorrow in class.